me back to when you wrote the original piece. Did you ever imagine that someone like Diane Abbott would come forward and say this?
Definitely not. And I think it's worth emphasising that it's not just a case of Diane Abbott not imagining Jewish people being subject to the same kind of racism as black people. It's the case of her arguing that Jewish people can't be subject to racism at all. They can only be subject to prejudice, as she describes.
As if you have red hair.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean unbelievably crass analogy. Extremely
offensive. And many people rightly pointed out the example of the Holocaust, which was one of the greatest acts of racial atrocities in the past century. And yeah, so she subscribes to a very strange but increasingly popular definition of racism, which only looks at racism in terms of what she would call prejudice and power. So certain minority groups can't be victims of racism because